And with that, we come around to the topic of the day, Apex Legends.
Woohoo!
Last week we talked about the game I would go to if Overwatch kicked the bucket with Valorant. This week, we're going to be talking about the game he would go to if Overwatch kicked the bucket. My history with Apex is very much a biased one. I'm going to throw this disclaimer out now. I am a disgruntled Titanfall 2 player. My opinions on Apex come from a disgruntled Titanfall 2 player who was mad we did not get Titanfall 3.
Instead got Apex.
A bastard imitation in every way.
Whereas I have never played Titanfall or Titanfall 2, so I don't have any bias on that whatsoever. My quirks with it are totally different.
Respawn knocked it out of the park. If only they could have put that much effort into Titanfall 2. Because this is one where we will have a lot to agree on. Because I have the opinion that Respawn is quite good at developing first-person shooters.
Oh, yeah.
If I remember correctly, Respawn was formed by old Call of Duty developers from Infinity Ward, who made the original Modern Warfare trilogy.
Well, that would make sense on why they do a pretty solid FPS.
And the gunplay in Apex feels just as good as it did in Titanfall 2, or any of the other Call of Duties I have played.
And I'm more experienced with some Call of Duty, so I can compare. Yeah, that's pretty, it's pretty similar.
I'm not the biggest fan of battle royales in general, so going through and looting and maybe getting the weapon and loadout I want is a little bit hard for me to wrap my head around for a game that plays as smoothly as Apex Legends does.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the looting aspect. I'm less of a fan of the team aspect of it as the battle royale, as opposed to a solo aspect.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that really drags down my Apex experience, is that I can't learn the game on my own.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with that.
I can't practice the gunplay, I can't practice movement, I can't practice much of anything, taking duels, because I am stuck at the hip to two other solo queue players that I hope have an idea of what they're doing.
And or maybe half-assly on the same page of what's going on. It's like I can get away with not really knowing what you're doing. What I struggle with is all three of us have a different mindset of what's happening. This person wants to go here. This person wants to go here. I want to go here. I think we should, and that's the biggest issues for me. And I would love to be able to play by myself and just have to take care of myself as you do in other battle royales, i.e. Fortnite.
That's actually something I'm really hoping. I hope Warzone has solos. Because if Warzone has solos, I would immediately play it a ton more than I do Apex.
Oh, I think I would too. Totally. I'm not big on the team battle royale stuff. It's my skill level might not be up to snuff with the other person's skill level, so I'm a hindrance to them. And B, a lot like what you said, you don't get to get the gunplay and the feel for what's going on as much in a team sense, because you're always either looting or on the run or, trying to do something else other than just what you need to do. So I agree with you on that. The team...
There's just no effective way to practice.
No, there isn't.
Because the practice range can only help you so much. Arenas can only help you so much. There's no deathmatch mode to practice in.
No.
At least with a game like Fortnite, you can play by yourself, and so you can actively learn how to go about playing the game.
And it's a much more pleasant experience, whether you like battle royales or you like the game or you like to play a Fortnite or whatever. It's a much more pleasant experience when you can do it on your own. You can decide to go in and jump the 3 guys that are fighting each other down there, or wait it out and let somebody, until, you don't have to like, oh God, my teammates are going to third party this this confrontation. It's like, oh crap, are we ready for it? Are we, so.
Not to mention, getting third partied in a game like Fortnite, like you're having a duel and somebody else comes on, it's not that bad because it's one other person.
Right.
Getting third partied in Apex is one of the most infuriating things I think I have experienced in a video game.
Agreed.
Getting absolutely pub stomped in Overwatch is no fun, but getting third partied is another nightmare in and of itself.
Oh, it's terrible. It's a terrible feeling, and it's especially when, well, for example, I was in a game this morning, and we're engaged with another team, and we're kind of taking cover, healing up, and then all of a sudden, from the other side, here comes another team and just wrecks us. It's like, I get it, it's inherently what the game is about, but it's almost like a party pooper. It's almost like the cops showing up at a party.
And that doesn't make for a conducive learning environment either.
No, you're not learning much of anything other than how to die.
I've learned how to successfully go back to the lobby screen if I stick around long enough. No matter what I'm doing, 2 other squads are going to come show up at different times, and I'm going to get a nice express first-class ticket to the lobby.
Oh yeah, and since it's a competitive game as well, my rank at going to the lobby is probably top tier, like Apex Predator fucking level. But my gameplay is obviously shit bronze tier, whatever their low tier is, bronze, I think. It is hard to practice it. I know you need to just play the game, but if you don't play with a set team, it's really hard to practice because every random person you play with is different. Every game, it's hard to get a set way of how you want to play the game down. I mean, you're just kind of like hoping for the best. Maybe I can get a gun, maybe I can't. Maybe I can get a gun that I like. Maybe I get a gun that I can't fucking stand. I mean, that's kind of my issues with Apex. I love playing the game. I wish I could play it by myself in a solo battle royale.
It's what the game needs, in my opinion.
I don't disagree with that.
Even Overwatch realized you need a little bit more player agency.
Yeah.
And acted accordingly. What's stopping Respawn from doing the same? And I know it's a different developer, but Apex Legends Mobile has solos.
Yeah.
They just got solos like a couple weeks ago.
So why can't we have it as console players or PC players or whatever you're,